The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Lie back down.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Swole Normuth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 26 hundo and 99 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Oh, what's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another episode. And today's episode of the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2, flexing on all you beaches.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's the fucking Catalina
All right, fam, drop in the comments. Welcome to the live stream. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you're watching on Rumble or YouTube, anywhere you are experiencing the Daily Sleaze. Welcome, Emily, Jen, Charisma. How we doing? Danny, Sheena, Grizzly, TCAP, what's up, Jennifer? Welcome to the show. Hit the thumbs up button and let's get into today's episode. Drop in the comments, what are you smashing today? Today is episode 2699. So the last one of the 26 hundos, and you know what that means. That means tonight at midnight tonight, we are launching P3S8. It is available tonight at midnight. I know I've been talking about it for the last few days, but it really just snuck up all of a sudden. It's here. It's coming. It's in 15 days, in 19 days, in 14 days, in 10 days. And all of a sudden it's here. So swolenormousx.com/signature. swolenormousx.com/signature. You'll see the countdown timer and it'll be available for 24 hours only from midnight to midnight, tonight at midnight until tomorrow at midnight. So 11:59 to, the other 11:59, the 23:59. So P3S8, 9/27/23, tonight at midnight. It is live and it's available over there at swolenormousx.com/signature. And remember, I've been talking about it for a while, so it's only available for 1 day. It's only available for 24 hours, so don't miss out on that. All right, let's get into today's episode. Drop in the comments, what are you smashing? Let's summon the Falcon. Let's get the nut busted open and get today's swole card out, which we will give away at the end of today's episode. So without further ado, let's go. Put some respect on it. Yes, beaches. right, 7 Pillars. Always a nice card. We haven't had a nice 7 Pillars card in a while. So make sure that you drop the hashtag 7 Pillars. And tomorrow we'll probably do a signature series. We'll probably do a P3S8 card tomorrow for 27 hundo. So hashtag 7 Pillars. If you don't know what the 7 Pillars are, you can head on over to swolenormousx.com and you could download your free copy. If you don't know what it is and you listen to the show, trust me, that's pretty much the foundation of everything that we talk about here. It's the foundation of everything that we do inside Swolenormous X. All the content, everything is to address, maybe the weak points in your 7 pillars. And if you look at the 7 pillars and some of those words don't make sense to you, like I don't know anything about nutrition, I don't do anything with mobility, well, there's your answer. Instead of worrying about what supplement to take or how much protein, blah, 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 you need to focus on those fundamentals. At least you need to be aware of those fundamentals. At least you need to be aware of them. And that's the first start. That's the beginning. A lot of times you just need to be aware of something. You kick it around for a little bit. Some of you listen to the podcast for a couple months before you join the Swole fam, sometimes a couple of years. And you just have to be exposed to it. You have to know it exists for a while. And then the stars have to align or whatever has to happen in your life that you take action. I can't lift for you. The Swole fam can't train for you. No one can do the 7 pillars for you. In fact, the beauty of the 7 pillars and the fundamentals around the 7 pillars is that it's the things that you can control. And you can't control a lot of things in your life, but you can control those 7 pillars. And until you're ready to control them, well, you're going to be lacking. You're going to be lacking in one aspect or another. So make sure you check it out, swolenormousx.com. Now, let's moisturize and get into that tip. Babe, just an inch. Got a rogue hair. It's cold outside. Get that hair. Got to get that fixed. There we go. Fixed it.
My name's Forrest Gump.
Fixed it. Can't have that hair in my face. Okay, so let's get right on into it. Let me close out that window. All right, we got some awesome Swole fam posts. We'll kick it off with Carrie. Let's see what we got here. Carrie.
What's in the box?
Swole fam member Carrie. Let's scroll that down so we can see that. Carrie writes, just finished my last workout for this week. I had but a struggle the last 3 or so days. And I ended up skipping 2 workouts in favor of eating crap. I almost let myself do it today because it's Sunday, but I decided that was damn stupid. So here I am ready to make Sunday a success. Does anybody have any tips for when you just stop thinking about eating? Like I eat a perfectly good lunch full of filling foods, and right after I'm done, I want to keep eating. I was able to push through it and not eat right after the other day, but the feeling was insistent for the next few hours until I caved. It's really frustrating. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Thanks, fam. Well, I don't know what you're eating. That's the most important thing. So have you done an elimination diet? Have you cut out these foods that interrupt your body's messaging signals, your satiety mechanisms? The nutrient density of the foods is absolutely paramount. Sleep is paramount, making sure you're getting enough micronutrients. So I would start there. And also, you're continuously eating or you're going back to eating. Do you have junk food in your house? You need to get rid of this stuff. You can't eat things that you don't have. Okay. It's very hard to overeat nutrient dense food. It is. Of course, a calorie surplus is a calorie surplus. If you're eating excessive calories of grass-fed beef, yes, you will gain weight. Yes, you'll have excessive energy. And yes, you will store fat. You'll gain weight. You'll gain weight, not necessarily muscle weight. That all depends on the stress you're putting on your body and what kind of physical activity that you're doing. So sleep, hydration, very important. Electrolytes, if those are lacking, you'll have more hunger signals. So you could drop your thoughts in the comments down below, but make sure you're focusing on that. And Carrie, make sure you follow up. Let us know what you're eating because that's going to be very important. Because a couple things that I see here, and I just know this from my entire career, just a lifetime of experience dealing with people that say that they eat healthy and they say that they eat, X, Y, and Z. So if you said, I eat a perfectly good lunch full of filling foods, what does that even mean? And I'm not saying you ate a bad lunch. What I'm saying is that doesn't mean that you ate the right foods. Doesn't mean that you didn't eat. You could be full or filled up with a lot of different things. It just doesn't mean that you'll be satisfied or have that nutrient density, right? It doesn't mean that you won't have a sugar crash, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, let's get into some of those other habits if you're watching live, or if you can follow up in the Facebook group. And if you want to go and comment on Carrie's post, go in the Facebook group and let her know that we talked about her post today. And then let's see if we can get some more context with that. Lindsay, Lindsay, and also, by the way, actually going back to that post before we get to Lindsay's post, going back to Carrie's post, if you want to be more satisfied, focus on protein. When you're eating foods, focus on protein. Focus on protein. That's going to fill you up the most. That's going to give you the most satisfaction. And then you can fill in the gaps with other sources. Some people feel better with higher fat. Some people like a little bit more carbohydrates, depending on what you're consuming or what you're doing the rest of the day. Depends on what time of day. So there's a lot of factors. It's hard to pinpoint with just, hey, I still feel hungry. Also, if you change your nutrition habits, your body might be used to eating more regularly. Your body just might be used to it. So if you're used to eating all the time, your body's going to be like, hey, aren't we hungry? Shouldn't we be eating? Your body kind of defaults to the habit of eating, not just based on your satiety mechanisms. So focus on that protein first. Okay, so we need to know what healthy is. And she didn't say healthy. She said she ate a good filling meal. That even makes me more skeptical, because when someone says they eat healthy, it's already like, okay, they eat peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You'd be shocked at what people think is healthy. Now, I'm not saying she wasn't eating healthy, but a good filling meal doesn't mean to me that, hey, I ate the right foods. Okay, Lindsay, hey fam, just checking in. I had been working out for a while before joining the Swole fam. I joined May 4th. I joined in May, 4 months postpartum, and 175 pounds with a goal of 160 pounds. I'm now 8 months postpartum, floating between 145 and 150. I haven't been 145 since middle school. Wow, middle school. No, let's not do that one. Wow. I almost hit the take a big step back and fuck your own face soundboard. Not that one. Haven't been 145 pounds since middle school. I have never been this strong and have never felt this good. Well, that's fantastic. I've never felt this much like myself this short after having any of my other kids. I have even moved across the state of Texas in the process. If I can get my life together, anyone can. Let's fucking go, fam. And of course, got some fire emojis, got some gorillas, and got some biceps. So I'll give you both of those right back. Good stuff. Good stuff. Excellent. Fantastic. Okay, let's get into a couple more responses and we'll read some comments that maybe you have some feedback on some of these Swole fan posts. If you want to go on the email list, let's get a couple responses from the email. Make sure when you get the emails, respond. If something hits home where you have a story that you want to share, make sure you respond to the emails. If you want to go on the email list, go to makeemailswoleagain.com and get the knowledge cock in your inbox. Go to makeemailswoleagain.com. Again, that's makeemailswoleagain.com. And let's get one from Amber. This is on the How to Make Progress email. And Amber writes, thank you for the daily inspiration. Finally got my ass to the gym today and started over on the weights. Husband went with me and supported the whole time. I might have only squatted and deadlifted 100 pounds, but I'm going to listen to your advice and make gains little by little. That's what I'm talking about. Progress is always little by little. You're never making leaps and bounds. Ever. Maybe when you first start lifting, your strength increases more rapidly, neuromuscular coordination, all newbie gains, but things are going to get more and more challenging. The more weight you lose, the harder it is to lose more weight. And remember, when we talk about weight loss, it's really fat loss. You don't want to be losing muscle mass. So when you put on muscle, I don't want to say it's easier, it's always challenging, but your body will respond more. It's more sensitive to those types of new stresses when you're new to providing those stresses. That's just how the body works. When you first start lifting, your body is adapting. I guess it adapts more readily. It's just more of a shock. When you first start lifting, your body is, whoa, what is this? What is this stimulus? This is new. I've never experienced this before. So then you start gaining in strength. You're going from 0 to 1. You go from not lifting to lifting. And then as you subject yourself to that stress more regularly, more consistently over time, it gets harder and harder to build more muscle. And that's when you have to reassess and adjust and avoid those plateaus. But that's the journey that we are all on. Thank you for sharing, Amber. And we have a post here from Shawnee, double N, from the How to Make Progress email. Shawnee writes, hey there, I've been doing progressive overload and adding different exercises daily to keep it fun. It also helps to use other muscles I may have missed. Thanks for sending your emails. I love all of them. Sincerely, Shawnee. So adding different exercises daily to keep it fun. I will say that changing exercises all the time isn't necessary. So keeping it fun, and I'm just saying in terms of building muscle, I'm not saying you shouldn't enjoy yourself. I'm not saying you can't choose exercise that you enjoy that you'll stick to more, But be careful of the fun concept. Be careful of that, because changing exercise all the time introduces a shock reaction with the body. So if you want your body to adapt and increase in weight and increase motor unit recruitment, increase muscle size and strength, you need to subject it to consistent training. This is why we have training blocks, training sequences where you'll do the same exercise rotation over and over again, because that's really what it is. It's coats of pain. So cheers, Shawnee. I'm not saying this to negate any of your progress, but if you want progressive overload, you can't just introduce random I'm not saying she's doing, or Shawnee's doing random exercises, but if you're doing incline dumbbell and then incline Smith and incline barbell, and then you're doing, push-ups, if you're just mixing it up every single time, it's much more fatiguing on the body. It's harder to push to failure because your body is reacting to a novel stimulus. So there's other factors, and you can induce more fatigue. You can create more damage by introducing new exercise. So just keep in mind that when you're trying to build muscle, and this is why most people don't build muscle. This is why most people don't make progress with most things. But the reason why many people don't build muscle is because they think it always has to be some sort of stimulus in the sense of, ooh, this is new, right? CrossFit style, just random shit that you're doing, different things. It doesn't always have to be different. And that's really where the grind comes in. It's very repetitive. You have to be very robotic and very focused and very regimented in your approach. The more randomness you throw into your training, you'll get sore. It'll be different, but it doesn't mean your body is adapting and able to master the movements and adapt in the way that you want it to. So remember, soreness does not mean muscle growth. Fatigue doesn't mean muscle growth. Being exhausted doesn't mean muscle growth. Having fun doesn't mean you're building muscle. So if you're trying to build muscle, make sure that you are being consistent with what you're exposing your body to. It doesn't always have to be a novel exercise. Not every day should you be doing different things. Every time you do triceps, you shouldn't be doing different movements all the time. You should master certain movements, slowly make incremental progress, and then on occasion, you can throw in a different exercise in order to create a different shock or target a different area or target a different aspect. So it's just coats of paint. It's not exciting. It's not mind-blowing. This is why a lot of people don't get results. You could do different things all the time. I could just go and do jump rope for 2 hours. I'd be sore as hell. And then the next day I'll do swimming. I'll be exhausted. You're just doing physical activity. Your body doesn't really know what to adapt to. So you're getting sore, you're getting fatigued, you're aching here, you're aching there, and you feel like you're working your body. And I'm not saying that you won't improve your VO2 max or your cardiovascular capacity or your overall strength, it doesn't mean you won't get health benefits. But just keep in mind what you're trying to do. So most people need to build muscle. So again, building muscle is repeating like the same split, the same exercise order and things like that. And then just you're fighting for a rep. You're fighting for another pound or 2.5 pounds on the bar. You're just fighting and scraping for inch by inch. And just because you're adding something new doesn't mean, and you're getting sore from it, doesn't mean you're building muscle. Remember, soreness and things like that is also from the shock of adding something new. That doesn't mean muscle growth. That just means damage and extra fatigue because of the new stimulus. But you have to repeat that stimulus over and over again and then make those incremental improvements in order to gain muscle. Very important. So listen to that clip again if you didn't absorb all of that. All right, question time. If you want to go into more of that, you can drop your questions, #AskPapaSwolio in the chat. And we'll get into some Instagram questions. You could also call into the show if you go to askpapaswolio.com. No calls today, but definitely use that. I feel like that feature is underutilized. We posted a lot in Instagram, and a lot of you know that exists, but I highly recommend you call in. It's really cool to hear your voices, and you can explain a lot more. If you just go on Instagram, you try to respond to the question sticker, you only have X amount of characters and it's usually incoherent, or you don't explain enough, or you need more context, or I have to happen to see your question in the live chat and sometimes I can't get to it. So call in, and it's great to read your question. Plus, if you can't catch the live show, when you call in, you can just listen to the show later and then your question will be featured. And it's freaking cool. Even if you can't make it, it's like, oh, I missed the show. It doesn't matter. You can listen to it later and then get your answer. Okay, let's see. We'll see a couple comments. Let's scroll up. Sheena responds to eating the filling meals we talked about. Says, depends on what healthy means to someone. People have different ideas of what healthy is. No kidding. That's what I'm saying. If I had $1 for every time someone said they ate clean or eating healthy and they told me what they ate and it was like, oh, yeah, I'd be a wealthy, wealthy man. So there's that. Nick says she could be chronically dehydrated. Dehydration can cause false hunger cues. And absolutely, that is possible. So we mentioned electrolytes and hydration. So absolutely correct. Correct on that one also. Jen says, I dumped those random stupid Pinterest workouts once I found Papa Swole was more effective than the same BS I've been doing for months at a time. And that's like those 30-day challenges. Like, hey, do these exercises for abs. You do, I guess, 20 of these, 30 leg lifts, and then 30 crunches. And then you'll have the people that do cozy cardio. They're like, oh, it's better than nothing. Yeah, but it's not much better than nothing. Yes, movement is good, but we have to stop giving out 8th place trophies and pats on the back for just doing the bare minimum. It's like, let's get on something structured. Let's take that to the next level. Let's actually get some fucking change. Because these same people, not you, Jen, but these same people that would do these little challenge workouts and little things will be the same ones that complain that they've tried everything and didn't get results. And it's like, yeah, I don't think that's really the case.
Go fuck yourself.
You know what I'm saying? Nick, Papa Swole, I got to know, how sexy is P3S8? Does the Pope shit in the woods? It's absolutely fucking amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's great. You don't even have to ask. Let's see. Grizzly, been seeing Papa's cozy cardio video make the rounds. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Breaking hearts and blowing minds apart since 2016. I saw someone shared a video. I'm not going to watch any of them. I haven't watched any of these response videos. I don't care. Shocker. The video I talked about, it was offensive. But it was offensive in the hyperbole. Like people that actually think I'm triggered by someone walking on a treadmill. Well, I lost a lot of weight doing cozy cardio. You started walking. It's called walking in like a sweatshirt. Like, why do you have to brand it? It's cozy. You mean cardio. You mean walking. You mean moving. Congratulations. You lost weight because you moved and stopped eating too much food. Wow. It's mind blowing. It's something unique. It's something unique here. It's so unique. Okay. Yes. Jennifer, what no joyful movement like the health at every size community cling to? Like they cling to Twinkies and ho-hos. Oof.
Emotional damage.
All right. If you keep asking me a question about cozy cardio, I'm going to ignore it. All right. Let's get into... Oh, the comments are hilarious, though. I did read a couple comments under my video, but I talked about this again yesterday. Or do we talk about it in the podcast or the accountability meeting that was yesterday? That's available on Swole TV anyway. I showed Mama Swolio, and if you pull up the video, if you want an interesting algorithm experiment, go on TikTok, find the video. I think it was on early September I posted it. I post a lot of videos, so you have to scroll a little bit. Look at the comments on TikTok. It's all positive. Like, oh my God, I love cozy cardio. This guy's emotional. I love cozy cardio. It goes to all the blue hairs on TikTok and on Instagram. The comments are all, what the hell is cozy cardio? What, like WTF is cozy cardio? So everyone on Instagram is super based. What the hell is this crap? And on TikTok, it gets sent to the actual audience of people that love that stuff. So it goes to all the wokies on TikTok. And then it goes to people that are in favor of logic and common sense on Instagram. Very, very strange. It's interesting though. If you look, it's night and day. You scroll, every single comment on TikTok is like, every single one on Instagram is like, what the hell is cozy cardio? What are you talking about? It's exactly. Never thought Instagram would be the place for logic and common sense, but it seems to be the clear winner in this case. So let's move on. Kara Alexis, question from Instagram. If you got live questions, hashtag ask Papa Swolio. Papa Swolio, do most people look attractive when fit? I'm going to say no. People are more attractive when they're fit versus when they are not fit. But I mean, I would say most people aren't attractive. So there's that. That's very subjective. There's personality. There's other aspects that can make someone attractive, and people are attracted to all sorts of things. But I will say that if you are someone who's not in shape, not healthy, don't take care of yourself, and you go to take care of yourself, you're going to be, you, the individual that is more fit, will be more attractive than when they were not as fit. So on an individual basis, yes, but that's very subjective. You're just saying, do most people look attractive when fit? More attractive, yes, absolutely. But objectively attractive, that's opinions. That's opinions. You can still be ugly, but you'll be less ugly, I would say. All right. Ooh, Cerny says an ugly face is an ugly face. My goodness. My goodness.
The little rascal has spirit.
Cerny's feisty today. Cerny's feisty. Let's see. Do we get a question? We might have seen a question on... If there was a question in the Daily Swole Telegram chat, repeat it, because I didn't see the hashtag. Make sure you put the hashtag, that way it'll stand out to me more. All right, next question. Let's see. Rahul, period, 056, double underscore. We know what that means. Rahul needs to eat more steak. I'm just kidding. Am I? Papa Solio, how to become lean. Being a middle-class person who can only afford normal meals. Very less protein. I'm going to get into this in a couple different ways. A middle-class person who can only afford normal meals. Well, what are you considering normal? If you're middle class, you can afford the foods that you need to eat that will help you get leaner. That's for damn sure. I mean, if you said like you're unemployed and you have no money and I don't really know what that means. I mean, you can definitely, it sounds from what you said, if you're middle class, you can afford, I'm not saying it isn't getting more expensive, but you can definitely get leaner. Focus on, you said very less protein. Bottom line, focus on protein, because if you are, just put as much as you can. That's what you want to focus on first. If you want to be lean, you don't want to be skinny. Lean means muscle with less fat. So in order to maintain muscle mass, you need protein, you need to be lifting and all those things. And you can fill in the gaps with fruit, vegetables, or whatever you like to eat, some white rice, things like that. But focus on the highest quality proteins that you can and then fill in from there. But I still recommend doing an elimination diet and focusing on foods that cause you the less additional problems. Yes, like I always say, calorie balance matters, surplus or deficit, that matters. But you also don't want to be in a deficit and then eating foods that are not satisfying you, getting nutrient void foods. You're going to have a lot more issues with sleep, with hunger, with binge eating. You're going to have a lot more problems sticking to it if you're not getting nutrient dense foods. Because if you're in a caloric deficit, you're getting less energy than your body requires to maintain what you're at. So you need to be getting all the micronutrients as possible, and only a small calorie deficit. Do it slowly over time. But if you're not eating nutrient dense foods, you're going to have a lot of issues. That's where a lot of people mess up, because they're really hungry. They're getting in less calories overall, but not all calories are equal. They're missing out on lots of micronutrients, so they're hungry on a different level. Okay, so let's see. And yeah, if you have sales, I mean, everyone in the comments is giving different strategies, but go ask the butcher, say, do you have any meat that you need to move that's on discount that might be expiring soon that I can purchase? You can throw in the freezer and it'll stay. Just buy more when there's sales or discounts, buy in bulk. Loretta says, I am poor. I picked up 30% off priced beef today. Good for you. Jennifer, look for sales and stock up. That's the best thing to do. Indeed. So if you add it up, sometimes people will look at that and say, well, I don't have a couple $100 to spend, but understand that you're spending it up front. You're not spending it every day. You're not spending it moving forward. Right? So you have to do the math and see what the best time. And you could also ask the butcher, like, hey, is there any time of the month that's better to get some specials or on sale? Like, I'm trying to save money. They'll tell you. If it's like, no, it's always expensive, it's always the same price. Or like, yeah, if you come in the second Tuesday of the month, we get our new shipment in and we try to move. So maybe you can get access, or they can put something aside or whatever. Like, people are embarrassed to ask, but you can ask, especially if you're trying to buy bulk, because they might think, great, I can get rid of these 40 pounds of beef that otherwise we were going to have to throw out or toss because there's certain limitations. You can't put meat out on the shelf that expires the next day. But if you buy it, usually when that expiration doesn't mean that it's like awful the next day. It's just, legally or with certain restrictions, they don't want to sell people stuff that goes bad for legal reasons. And also, for business, they want people buying food and be like, oh, it's always bad meat and they never go back and stuff like that. So you can buy it and then freeze it. Sarah says, hey, Papa Soy, I'm about to make vegan tuna casserole. Oh, please don't. Why? Why would you just eat tuna? Why are you trying to pretend like you're eating tuna, Sarah? What's going on here? What's going on here, Sarah? Come on now. Mirio, 87. Papa Swolio, did you go to the fucking gym today? In fact, I did. I did some chest and triceps. I got a sick, nasty, juicy pump. It was amazing. Yow. Yow. Leslie Blanco. Leslie White. Have you ever tried carnivore snacks? It's dehydrated meat snacks, just salt and meat, so it claims. No, I've heard of it. We make our own beef jerky. I ate plenty of beef. So when I cook a steak, it's a snack. So I would make our own beef jerky, but no, I haven't tried like that product. In particular. All right, let's see here. Abel Zazgian. Abel Zazgian. All right, everyone hit that thumbs up button. Thank you. If you're watching on Rumble or YouTube, hit the thumbs up button. And thank you so much for doing so. Check all the links in the show notes below to join the Swole fam. Remember, hashtag AskPapaSwole. We'll be here for another like 15 minutes or so doing some questions and any topics you want to bring up. So Abel Zazgian, is 3 times per week enough, Papa Swolio? I'm reaching or breaking my limit every time, though. What do you mean in terms of your limit? Your PR, you're lifting heavier weight or more reps, which is great if that's the case. I'm not sure what your limit. You're reaching or breaking your limit. I'm assuming you mean in terms of weight or reps for the same weight. Is 3 times per week enough? You tell me. There are so many different splits. There's so many different types of splits, and any and all of them can work. A total body split can work. A 3 days per week can work. It can work if you're doing enough intensity, if you're doing enough volume, if you're getting enough recovery. A good sign of that is if you're increasing in weights, or if you're increasing the weight from week to week, even if it's 1%, 5%, 10%, or you're increasing the amount of reps. If you only got 5 or 6 reps, the next time you do it, you're doing 7 or 8. If you're improving and you're progressively overloading, then you're getting enough recovery and you're producing the proper intensity. Because if you're not training intensely enough, your body isn't going to super compensate and improve motor unit recruitment and improve muscle size, et cetera, et cetera. So you can train 3 days in a week, but for some people it might not be enough. Maybe some people don't like it. Last time or last week or last cycle, I don't really go by 7 days, but the last round of hitting the body parts in a given time period, I did 3 days, but I don't always like it. Chest, shoulders, tries. It's like, sometimes I don't like the volume in a given workout. I don't want to do 12 or 14 sets in a workout. I like keeping it under 10. I like doing, so I did 6 sets of, did I do 6 sets? No, I did 3 of those, 2 of those. I did 7 sets for chest. So I did 11. I did 4, and then I did 4 sets for I kind of did 5. I guess I did 12. Anyway, but it was like 4 or 5 less than if I added in some anterior and middle deltoid. So I could have done a little bit less volume on the chest, but it really depends on what you're going for. I like to mix it up. Sometimes I do a 3-day split or a 4-day split. Sometimes I break it out and I do 5 or 6, but I'm not basing it on a 7-day cycle. So as long as you're training intensely enough, you're getting enough volume overall, and you'll know because you'll be growing, you'll be increasing in strength. And it's really about the repair. You need systemic recovery and you need localized muscular recovery. So you can't, if you're training, let's say your chest too frequently, you're not going to be repairing enough between each session, and or you're not training intensely enough, or both, right? But you also need systemic recovery. If you're lifting heavy 4 days in a row, you're really going to be overloading yourself. You're not able to recover systemically. It's the same brain, same nervous system, same organs. Just because the body part is in a different location doesn't mean you're recovered physiologically. So you need overall systemic recovery. So doing too much volume, if you do a 3-day split, you have more days in between. So maybe you're able to repair sufficiently. But if you do less body parts or more specific stuff and train more frequently, then the volume should be much less. That way you're able to repair. And everyone's different. Some people might try doing that and it still takes them a long time to recover. So it's better for them to maybe group more things together because it's going to take them longer to repair. But a lot of things work. Right? A lot of things work. So a lot of times there really is no better. It's just what's working for you. And that's the rub. You have to test these things and experiment. If you're not experimenting and you're just doing a random thing, if it's not working, then you can change it and tweak it, but you have to give it enough effort, enough time to see if it's working and benefiting you. All right. We got a real chode question. A real chode question from Umar Alam. Number 8. Papa Swole, how to be consistent. By being consistent. By setting good habits. By executing. By doing it. Taking action. Stop thinking it. Stop overthinking it. How to be consistent. By doing. You're not consistent unless you're consistent. So stop asking how to be consistent and do the things that will make you consistent. Are you trying to go to the gym? Cool. Then go to the gym. That's how you're consistent. You go and you do it. You prepare yourself. You set proper habits. You have your gym bag ready. You wake up early. You get a good night's sleep. Like you do the things required to be consistent with whatever you want to do. That's it. Stop thinking. Take action. Lindsay, I'm not sure that people on Instagram realized that there is a podcast. People kept calling Papa an influencer. An influencer. I influence people, but I'm definitely not an influencer. What is the definition of an influencer? I feel like it's people that just, I don't know, push any supplement or sponsorship, right? They're just people that, I don't know, go to the gym and just take pictures and be like, hey, get 10% off such and such supplement, right? They just do paid ads or something like that or something. And I know that a lot of people don't know I have a podcast. So we promote it and I post about it, and I post it here and there, but I just think I think there are a lot of podcasts out there and a lot of people don't have attention or they're not aware or they don't want to look further, but that's fine. This podcast isn't for everyone, but you can't expect people to, but most people definitely don't know. So share. The best thing is if you know someone that likes fitness and training content, to share the podcast, because if you like it and you're friends with that person, chances are they'll like it too. So it's a better shot. But yeah, not influencer. I'm not sure how you define that, but yeah, definitely not in that group. That's for sure. Adam, hey, Papa Swolio, could I ask, for those who live in the UK, do you know how long it takes for Swole cards to arrive? Just out of curiosity, really. I mean, don't ask me. I have no idea. Ever since the lockdowns in 2020, mail has been super sketchy, but we also don't send them out immediately. So if you win one today, I mean, sometimes we send them out in batches. So it depends on when you win one. So hang tight, but sometimes overseas, it can take a little bit. All right. So let's see. By that definition, Papa is an influencer, not a quote influencer. What does that mean? All right, so we got a definition here in the Telegram chat. It says one who exerts influence. Oh, you know what I'm saying? A person who inspires or guides the actions of others. That's what I mean. I influence people to go to the fucking gym and to stop eating cake. But I think we know the actual term that we're referring to is influencer. It's like a TH, influencer. I'm an influencer. I'm not that. I'm the actual influencer. Now go to the fucking gym. Danielle, I hate the term influencer. It's a tad pretentious for said influencers to call themselves. It really is. I never liked it. It's like, oh, I get people to do things. That people listen to me. Yeah, it's a well, shocker. Most of the people online, it's just a super this whole kind of quote influencer culture is really just, it's like systemic narcissism. I'm an influencer. I'm a content creator. Oh, I hate that one. That's worse. I'm a content creator. I'm a content creator. I create content. That's worse. That's worse. It's worse. It's worse. But yeah, look, anyone that thinks that's what I am, they don't watch the show. They don't really follow the content, and my content's not, or what I create is not for them. So it's totally fine. And again, going back to cozy cardio, whatever the fuck, if any of this stuff and anything that I do, if it offends you, you're not my target. You're not responding. You're not taking care of yourself. You're not interested. So it doesn't matter. So anytime you see those comments or things like that, it's people that I don't care about, that don't care about us, that just, they're offended. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Oh my God. They don't like what I said. Cool. Okay. Someone that doesn't follow me, that doesn't like my content, doesn't like my video. Anyone surprised? Not really. No one's shocked. And speaking of that, we released it yesterday. Speaking of twats, we got some new merch, fam. Speaking of cozy cardio, we got the cozy cardio less than shirt now available over there at papaswolio.com. Use code Daily Swole for 10% off. Yeah, leaning into that hard. Wait till I start making videos about cozy cardio wearing the shirt. That's really going to rub people the right way, huh? Can't wait for that. Yeah, bring it on. Oh, I'm not losing a moment of sleep. I'm not losing a moment of sleep. Oh, you started moving and stopped eating Doritos? Shocker, you lost weight. Shocker. I'm really surprised. All right, get your cozy cardio less than shirt and have fun explaining to everyone what that stupid trend is. Leslie says, just keep going and going and going. That's it. That's it. Seriously, I've been doing this for 7 years. This is not we talked about in the podcast and in the Telegram chat. It's not the first time I've kicked the hornet's nest. It'll happen again too. So people are going to say, oh my God, Papa's chicken. People will forget about it eventually. Look, people are just trying to jump on a bandwagon, get some views. I get it. They're punching up. Keep punching. Keep punching up. Cozy cardio still sucks. Keep doing it. I get it. Make commentary. Make your videos. Make your videos. Get your views. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. Because these people are making their videos to their audience that doesn't like my stuff anyway. It's like, yeah, I agree. It's like, cool. Have fun over there. Enjoy. 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 A lot of you are like, I have no idea what we're talking about. I have no idea what we're talking about. Lindsay says the comments on the cozy cardio responses are amazing. It is amazing. It is amazing. Kim Probable, guess I'm not on social media enough to know what cozy cardio is. No, Kim, you have a triple-digit IQ. So that's the reason. So that's a good sign. If you're coming into this or listening to this, what the hell is cozy cardio? Take a deep breath, pat yourself on the back. You're clear. You're clear. You're good. You're good. It's an IQ test, really. Oh yeah, Grizzly says, just saw the TMNT. It's TMLT. TMLT, bro. Get it right. Let me see if I have it here. The TMLT shirt, fam. Get your Teenage Mutant Lifting Turtles shirt awesome. So it's TMLT, not TMNT. TMLT. Teenage Mutant Turtles. Again, code Daily Swole for 10% off. Swole fam, you get a special code because you're a member, but check it out, papaswolio.com. That's a great shirt. Teenage Mutant Lifting Turtles. Teenage Mutant Lifting Turtles. Gains power. Yeah. You got it already, Mark? Nice, dude. Nice. I can't wait till that'd be a badass flag too. That's a good design. Sticker, mug, all that. By the way, we still have some other merch we can flex. These were dropped in the past few weeks. Forest Pump. Still, that blue shirt is like one of my favorite designs of all time. Forest Pump, we have Fuck Your Resolutions. Fuck Your Resolutions season starts in 4 or 5 days. I can't believe it's FYR season again. And of course, we have the Rick and Morty Go to the Fucking Gym. The best merch in the game. You really just need to go to the collections and just scroll. Go scroll. When you go to the homepage, it's like, hey, best sellers, fall favorites, this, that, and the other. And one of the challenges with the site is, what do we promote? Because I think we have the best merch ever. It's just awesome. There's so many designs. So you just got to go to, hey, what kind of shirt? You're looking for a hoodie, you're looking for a tank, and then go to that men's, women's, and then just scroll, because there's so much, just page after page after page after page after page. Grizzly ordered the Forest Pump and the Rick and Morty shirt. Nice. Good choice. Good choice. Good choice. Good choice. All right. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Adam, is it possible to make a Ninja Turtle shirt where Splinter is called Lifter and he's lifting dumbbells? Possible. Possible. You think that would, I mean, Shredder kind of already has it in the name. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I thought about making some individual ones too. All right, let's see. Wheezy Triste. Oh, we did this one yesterday. Oh, that was a fencing question. Oh, we're not doing fencing again. Remember that question? Remember the fencing one? Why are these questions still here? How do beginners start working out of the gym? I think we did that one too. All right. We're good. We're good. We're going to go balls deep. We're going to watch a video or two. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Grizzly, Papa Swole, you ever think of doing an 80s/90s throwback series? What do you mean? What do you mean, a throwback series? How do you mean? I mean, there's so many designs, by the way. There's a really sick one that just wasn't quite done. It's great for this Halloween season that probably will be ready for Monday. A really, like, fucking awesome design. I can't wait. It wasn't quite ready, so we had to hold it back. It's like, no, it's not ready. I don't like waiting. I just want to put it out there. But what do you mean 80s, 90s throwback? I just had an idea now. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Andrew. Yep, we already got that going. Oh, yeah, all those things. Power Rangers. Oh, yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, we have a save by the... I don't want to give it away, but we have that. We have something like that coming. We got a lot of them coming. A lot of them coming. Okay, let's get into Balls Deep, fam. Balls Deep. Excellent. Right.
That's deep.
Sheena, did you get that shirt? Or is that... I don't know if you're saying the shirt, because we already have that one. I love it when, like, members and stuff like... May the Swole be with you. We already have the May the Swole be with you. Check that out. We also have another design that we're working on. We're working on a bunch of them. A bunch of them. All right, let's see. Are any of these repeats or... Yeah. All right, we got time for one or two. Let's see. Pick a number 1 through 5. Let's raffle this one off. 1 through 5. Let's see what we got. Let's see.
What's in the box?
Let's go a little deeper. Let's get a little freakish. Let's see what happens. Let's see what's going on the interwebs lately. We got the Tainty Man on the Tainty Cam. And of course we have the church. I think a lot of you are repping #7pillars, by the way, for to win today's Swole card. We have a lot of you going 5. We usually don't have 5. So a lot of you are like 5. Let's go with Jen. Jen number 5.
And that's the way, I like it. Is she on the Sunshine Band?
All right, number 5. This one is titled Pilates Thin Privilege. Pilates Thin Privilege. Sometimes in the title, it's like, I don't know which way this can go or which way this will go. Is it a stitch? No. Oh. I think, you know what word we can get rid of is spaces. If we talk about, she says health spaces and fitness and wellness spaces. No. I'm anti-space. I am avidly anti-space. I'm anti-space, especially safe spaces, but I'm anti-space. I'm pro like actual space, like vacuum space, but I'm anti-space. I'm anti-space. I'm anti-space. Okay.
Hello, loves. My name is Kay, and this is my studio, Vital Beat, and I have a little thing called thin privilege. And what that means in spaces like mine, or in health spaces.
2, that's 2.
Or wellness and fitness spaces.
Jesus Christ, 3.
Is that there is an expectation that I will be able to do a lot of the moves. There is also not anything in the way of weight stigma attached to my body.
I'm going to pause you right there. You just said you had thin privilege, but there's nothing in the way of weight stigma. So you're still defining yourself based on your weight. Kind of is exactly what weight stigma is. You mean fat stigma? Which is like fat people are more at risk for all-cause mortality, which is just true. But okay, let's continue.
So I can go into health spaces
4.
and not be judged for my body size.
I'm pausing this all the time because I'm just poking out all the holes in the statements here. So I can go into health spaces and not be judged for my body size. You're just saying you have thin privilege. So I guess you're getting judged because you're thin. You're thin. So we have a white knight, we have an ally, we have someone who's so virtuous. I'm letting you know I'm thin privileged and I'm addressing that I am better than you. Okay, that's 4. 4 spaces. Lindsay says this is exactly what I thought it was going to be. All right, let's see.
Or be assumed that I was unhealthy for my body size. I can come to fitness spaces
5?
and people won't assume that I am there to lose weight.
Oh, come on, man.
And I will come to fitness spaces and
6?
people will think she can do the moves. She's probably fit. She's probably healthy. And so because I exist in a straight size body.
There's no such thing as a straight size body. If you're straight, that means you're heterosexual. There's no such thing as a straight size body. You mean you take care of yourself? Okay. So you're not morbidly obese. Got it. That's 6 spaces. I'm waiting for her to say something. Ooh, 11 seconds. All right. Okay. Hold on, fam. 11 seconds. What's the over under of one more? Who thinks we're getting another space? Drop in the comments. 11 seconds. We're up to 6 spaces. I think it's 6. What do you think? We got one more? Who thinks there's one more space? I'm going space. I don't think she's going to let the last 11 seconds go with one space. She might double up, but I'm going at least one. $1.
There are a lot of things that I can do on the reformer machine that fit into, I guess, what would be considered the classical Pilates movements.
Oh, God. That's fucking bullshit. Damn.
Now, once you've had sex with the woman, she will naturally start to depend on you, okay? All women do this.
Oh, I thought that was guaranteed. Damn. I lost that bet. Logan, we all just lost a lot of money. Not as much money as the brain cells. Sheena says, spaces make me feel the same as, quote, identify as. Oof. Yeah, green trolley. Dead on. I'm thin, but I want a virtue signal so everyone thinks I'm kind. Yeah. Like, look, I'm such a good person. Look, I'm aware of my privilege. You do Pilates. You probably don't stuff your face with cake all the time. She owns a Pilates studio. She's obviously physically active. How many people are morbidly obese that own Can someone look up those stats? How many morbidly obese people own Pilates studios? Is there one? Any of you do Pilates or have done Pilates? I don't have experience on the reformers and stuff. I know there's different types of Pilates. Lindsay says, as someone who came from the world of Pilates, I was hated because I wasn't fat. The big ladies would scoff at me and my friend. Y'all don't need to work out because you're skinny. Lindsay says none, but plenty attend class. I'm sure, because you get to lie down while you work out, right? That was designed, right? Joseph Pilates, didn't he design Pilates, or like he came up with it because he was like in some sort of major accident or something, and he was in a hospital bed, and he like, I mean, I'm not saying it's easy. I know it's challenging, but right? Didn't he design that from a hospital bed? It's like, I want to exercise while lying down. I know there's a lot of different, I know it's challenging. I'm not, you know, it's definitely a workout on those reformers and machines and stuff. I'm just joking around. Anyway. Okay. World War I. Oh, is that right? Yeah, I don't know. I forget the entire story of it, but. All right, let's see. Let's do another one. Number 1, 2, 3, or 4. We'll do one more video and then we'll do a throwback after we give away the Swole card. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Before we move on, let me just give you another announcement. I'll post on the audio podcast. I'll send out a post and let everyone know. But a reminder, this is the biggest announcement of the day. Tonight at midnight, P3S8, the Signature Series goes live. So I don't have, it says join the Swole fam. Go to swolenormousx.com/signature. It's a Signature Series. swolenormousx.com/signature, and you can see the countdown timer. At midnight tonight, it goes live, and it's only available for 24 hours. So if you haven't gotten to Signature Series yet, it's a mystery design, shirt or tank, and they're awesome. They're always insider. It's, you know, you follow the show, you're part of the Swole fam, you'll get the jokes. They're unique, one print only designs, each with a unique signature. You get a Swole card with it, a signature Swole card to certify your purchase. The P3S7's going out, so yeah, we usually stagger all the releases and making sure everyone gets their shirts and stuff first. So yeah, those are on their way. Super stoked. Okay, so set your alarms and all that stuff. Let's go green trolley number 3, GT. Green trolley. Green trolley numero 3. What we got, big guy? Let's see. Oh, we might have to do one more video just because these are juicy. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, we'll do that tomorrow. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm not ready for that today. Let's do this one. Fat people can be healthy. And the post says, I don't know what is going to happen here, but the comment says, yeah, because you think you're healthy, but really you're not. And this person can't use the proper form of your. I will say that if you want to exist in this world, that should be like on the exam, right? That should be the test. That should be the SAT, I think. That should be the SAT. That should be, you know, hey, you've knowledge to be able to go out into the world. You should be able to know the difference between there and they are, and you are. Like you and your and your. You should know the difference. If you don't know, just Google it and commit it to memory. I think that's worse than underscores. I can't stand that. I will say, if someone sends you a text message and they spell they use the wrong version of it, and they send you another text message with an asterisk and a correction, that's a friend right there. That's a keeper. They're aware that they fucked up, and they're like mortified that you think that they won't know the difference. That's important. Keep that person around.
I'm absolutely so happy you've done a whole health screening just by watching one video. That's pretty impressive, actually, by the way. Have you been to medical school? Are you a doctor?
What is happening? I guess a dog is licking water. Big banging babe, too? Oof. Oh, if you're just listening, there's a lot to unpack here. I'm not going to go through the visuals because I don't know what's going on with the hair. I don't know what's going on with like the tribal cloak. You know what she looks like? That looks like one of those. What do you call it? Looks like one of those canvas things that you'll wear, that like Clint Eastwood would wear back in the day, you know? It's a grave next to the one marked unknown. All right. Blondie. Okay, anyway, let's...
Do you know how many steps I've taken this week or how many steps I walk every day? I am healthy. I'm a fat, healthy person.
What does that mean?
Fat people can be healthy. Fat does not equal unhealthy.
A newt.
Weight does not determine health. If you're...
Okay. Weight does not determine health. Okay. All fish live in the sea. Not everything that lives in the sea are fish. It's like fat does not determine health. Well, if you're healthy, you wouldn't be fat. You take care of your health, you'd be less fat. Okay, let's go.
Serious. I can't show it up on my phone because I got a new iPhone. Haven't been able to pair my watch with my iPhone. But I was just looking at my weekly summary. So far I've walked, today I've have 11,700, I can't speak today. 11,728 steps so far. I'm not done. I just walked my dog around the block, but we go on a night walk.
Cozy cardio.
As well. Yesterday I got 16,000 steps. Let's see my weekly summary. Okay. Steps. 71,000 steps. You see that?
That video just end? Did that video just end? Did that video just end?
Are there any women
Did that
here
video
today?
just end? Did you just end on me? All right. Do we need one more video? I wasn't going to do another one. Do we need one more? This one's next level. Should we do one more? Drop in the comments. You guys want one more? How many of you are eating? If you're eating soon, or if you're eating now, I will warn you. How many of you are eating? One more. I see one more. Is anyone consuming food at this moment? You might want to reconsider. If you're eating shortly, you might want to reconsider. Depends on, the fortification of your, your bowels. Okay? One more. Green trolley's like, one more, please. That was just... Okay. One more, please. One more. Thank God I'm done with dinner. I'm going to have mushroom coffee, eating lunch, do it anyway. Ooh, Leslie, living on the edge. This one's called, all right. Okay. Here we go. All right, fam. All right. See, look, by the way, I don't watch any of these videos. It's not like I'm scouring the internet. So anyone that's new to the podcast, I'm not scouring the internet like, oh, I'm going to talk about this person. These are just, this gets put in the folder. This is mystery to me. This is why I'm reacting to this. I see the thumbnail, I see the title, and I see the first initial screen. I do not watch these. I wouldn't. I don't want to watch these more than once. I'll watch it one time. That's it. I'll give it one view. Okay.
What's in the
we'll do it again. Here we go. This one's called body hair. Okie dokie.
My beard and body hair is feminine. Hang on a minute. Body hair is not feminine. My body hair to me is just as beautiful as the embroidery you'd see on a dress. Hi, my name is Quinley Rose. I'm a bearded woman. I began my transition back in 2016 by first changing my name. Throughout the past 7 years, I've explored who I am, where I'm from, what my forms of expression are. I've really had time to explore who I am, but it's now who am I interacting with the world around me. Since growing and learning, I've been able to see role models who live as their highest, most authentic self. I want to try and share my journey here on TikTok. I'll take the bad with the good. I think representation is so important. As a baby tran, I saw that through drag queens.
A baby
See someone
tran?
in bearded excellence and understand what it means to be pretty and to feel feminine in your body hair. That was really important for me. I'm not a drag queen. I want to see representation. I look forward to sharing my journey with you.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
There was a lot there. I'm still confused. I don't know what this individual was trying to be, or I don't know I don't know what they are. If you have that much body hair, I guess you're a baby Tran. Isn't Tran the character from Fast and the Furious 3? Baby Tran. So you were as a baby Tran, like trans. You're like, I guess you're trying to be a female, or is it the other way around? Or you're trying to be a female and you just have a lot of body hair, or you're a female and you just took a lot of tests. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I didn't like him anyway. He wasn't right in the hat.
What do these people do for money? What do they do for like society? Like, what kind of job do you have if that's what you're focusing on all the time? It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy to comprehend these things. It's hard to understand what is trying to be said. It's a lot of words. It's a lot of words. It's all this like self-exploration and validation and desperation for love and acceptance, and this I don't know what's happening. I don't know I don't know what the goal or what the thing, or I don't know why I watched that. Ooh, yeah. We're not going to watch it now. We're done. We're going to go give away the Swole card and stuff. Okay, but I want to say something funny. But sometimes when there's a video and it's someone that's like been on the show a lot, I'm like, I don't want to see videos from this person anymore. Like, I don't want to see her face. All right. There's been a few people that if I see the video in the folder, like I won't play it, and we'll just like not do 3 or 2 or whatever. Like I won't play that one because I just don't want to do any more videos from some of these people. I can't stand their voice and their face anymore. The title of this video in the folder says, "I know you hate her, but it's good." So we'll do that one tomorrow. I just cracked up. I'm like, I saw her face. I'm like, what the? And the title says, "I know you hate her, but it's good." So it's like, okay, all right, we'll do that one. We'll do that one.
I don't work with the males because I used to be one.
We'll do that tomorrow. We'll do that one tomorrow. All right, let's give away the Swole card. We'll do a throwback at the end, but let's give away today's Swole card. Hashtag 7 pillars. Drop in the chat. Let's go. Falcon, kick us off. Hit that thumbs up button. We got Signature Series tonight at midnight. Very excited. Clitoris Prime. That's a good one. I'm driving home. I want to crash my car. I agree. Don't do it. We need you, bro. We need you. We got a winner, Lindsay Jacobs. Congratulations. Lindsay landed right on it. Congratulations. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card $26.99 in the subject, your mailing address, and the body of the email. And man, tomorrow we got a P3S card. Very excited. Congratulations. Yes, it's fucking rigged. Of course it's rigged. We got Dominion systems. I've been telling you for months, for years actually, that we have not updated our code. We want to make it open source, but just letting you guys know that we're still shifting over systems. So it happens. It happens. It happens.
Come on, man.
All right, congratulations, fam. Let's take some soundboard requests. We got a throwback. We'll do a throwback after we give away the Swole card.
A jelly donut?
So I'll take the tea without the covert diabetes delivery mechanism, please.
Dodson, we've got Dodson here.
I like to caress rusty spoons.
I got hairy legs.
I will rain down on a godly fucking firestorm upon you.
Emotional damage. Go fuck yourself.
These are all Swole fam requests, by the way. I'm not just like over here with like Tourette's and just hitting buttons. Let's see what we got here.
Your father was a woman.
Oh, got a lot of throwbacks.
No medication except my fucking antidepressants.
I'm surprised some of you remember these. I haven't hit them in a while.
Pickles. What happened to your queer party friends?
Cerny, I got you.
Shut up, bitch!
What you've just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
There's Tiny Tuck, Typical Tuck, Total Tuck, and the Tyrannical Tuck.
I better use my strong hand.
Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn!
Coast to coast. Lindsay, the kids want emotional damage. We'll do one more.
Emotional damage!
All right, respect. You rock Dismal Cyanide. Good name, too. Very, very glad that you're here. Make sure, fam, before you leave, hit the thumbs up button if you're watching on Rumble or YouTube. Share the podcast. Leave us a 5-star review on the podcast app that you listen to. Helps tremendously. The show doesn't get like any kind of like distribution or shares, but it all comes down to you all. So thanks for doing it. Let's do a throwback. Let's do a throwback right now. Here we go, fam. Throwback time. Let's do it. All right. Oh, we did that one, I believe. I don't know why that was still in the folder. Let's see. Oh, that's an interesting throwback. Are those two? It seems like it's the same one. All right, let's do this one. Throwback time. Let's see what we got. Sarah, why do people choose to treat their diseases with pills over lifestyle change? There's a lot of research about treatment of common diseases with diet and exercise. It's also logic and common sense. People choose to treat their disease with pills and lifestyle changes because it doesn't take work.
You're looking for an easy way out.
You just take a pill and all of a sudden be healthier or lose fat. Oh my God, a pill? People are fucking lazy and everyone wants a quick fix. Everyone wants to get rich quick. That's why they're investing in shit coins, the stupid crypto garbage. They want to go to the casino and gamble. People don't want to put in effort. They want to win the fucking lottery. Everyone's looking for a quick fix, always. It's called being lazy and pretending like there's a shortcut. There is no shortcut. There's no fucking shortcut. If the pills actually work, you would not have to refill the prescription. Well, it's a business. It's a business. That's why it costs money when you go. Like, oh, here's the answer. Pay for this for the rest of your fucking life, rather than actually eating better and exercising. Ozempic and Mounjaro and Wegovy and all of that shit, right? You get on these pills, you get on these injections, and then you have to go again and again and again and again. And the next update, the next and the next and the next. Enough. Follow the 7 pillars. Get your shit together. Start executing. Start making positive changes. Go to swolenormousx.com. Download the 7 pillars. Join the Swole fam. Start a program. Get a personal trainer. Start going for a walk and do some cozy cardio. No, fuck the. If you want to do cardio, I'll close on this. If you want to do cardio and you want to wrap yourself in a blankie or a snuggie, I don't care. Just stop calling it. Just exercise. Exercise. I don't care what you wear. But stop pussifying fitness. It's not helping. It's not helping you. It's not preparing you for the world. It's not strengthening your mind and your will. Stop. Toughen up. Stop. Go put yourself through some shit. Oh, you cozy? Oh, you comfy? Oh, that's nice. I'm so happy that you're comfy. Just fucking do it. Adam. How do I be a part of the Swole Signature Series? swolenormousx.com/signature. It goes live for 24 hours at midnight tonight. It's available at midnight tonight for 24 hours only, and you'll be surprised when it arrives. So go check that out. swolenormousx.com/signature for the Signature Series. And I'll put the link. Well, I'm also going to post an audio on the podcast stream. So I'll upload another audio segment reminding people as a standalone. So we'll send out text message. I'll send you a text blast, not at midnight, but like in the morning, because you have 24 hours, you have all day tomorrow, and we'll talk about it tomorrow on the podcast too. P3S8, very excited. Midnight tonight. All right, swolenormousx.com/signature, and of course, swolenormousx.com for join the Swole fam and the 7 pillars and all that good stuff. All right, peace, McGeese, deuce, Magoose, ya boy, Papa Swolio. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I gift rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like...
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. The game is you playing. We go hard in the paint. We go hard in the paint. What the fuck is you saying? What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no